maybe Ron Howard's kind of lack of writing capability allows him to, visualise another person's work better.
Sure. But then George Lucas, who did the story to this?
Yes, of course. I ruined your segue.
You
so
did,
sorry.
you son of a...
I just wanted to try and say one more clever thing about Ron Howard. So.
Okay, it was good. It was very clever.
Apologies.
Just ruined my segue.
Do apologise.
Anyway, let's segue out of this argument into a... So, George Lucas.
Yes.
I love George Lucas, but I also hate George Lucas.
Right.
And I don't think I'm the only one here who will say this. I love him for Star Wars and Indiana Jones. Hate him for episode 1 and 2.
Of course.
Because Attack of the Clones and Phantom Menace are... just, no. They leave a bad taste in my mouth. Very specific, good film. But
really, recently tried to watch all of the Star Wars films from chronological order, as in, how the events happen.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay.
Not the release date, but the events of the...
So that would be...
Episode 1, 2,
episode
3,
1,
4,
2,
5, 6.
It doesn't go like that, because you've got to put in Solo and Rogue One.
Well, fine.
And then where does Caravan of Courage and Battle for Endor come in?
I don't know.
And then on top of that, you got Clone Wars, and then do you watch Rebels, and do
Hold
you watch...
on. Like... Yes, operator, get me George Lucas. There's an emergency.
In what order do you watch these films? Well, first one, I'd put them in my order of production. So... Sorry, I don't know if that was Kermit the Frog or
Do you know
George
what?
Lucas.
I once listened to all of the Discworld novels in order of publication, and then in chronological order of when they take place.
I mean, we're trying to make people like us. So
well, nerds will like me. Anyway, my point being that I couldn't bloody get through episode 1.
Why?
Because it's awful.
It is pretty awful. It's like
I really
trade war,
tried,
that's
but
it.
I just
There's moments. Darth Maul is awesome, but
I didn't get that far.
Right, let's go on to our favourite scene.
Okay, yes. Well, my favourite scene is when it's quite near the end, and it's when Bavmorda, the evil queen, and Finn Raziel, the good witch, who is at various points a possum, a goat, and other things. It's basically when they're wailing on each other.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, it's a great
Joanne
fight.
wailing. Because she was the source. So. See what I did there? Okay.
But yeah, there is one point where Finn Raziel actually just punches her in the face, and it's so satisfying because it's like, just punch her, that's
And she gets scratched down her face as well.
Yes.
That's a bit harsh.
It's a proper scrap, and it's brilliant. Yeah, so that's my favourite scene. How about you?
Trolls.
Trolls!
But also that whole sort of fight segment in the castle. Because one of my favourite actual bits of that is the bit where the two-headed monster comes out of the bog.
Yes.
And
Willow accidentally creates this two-headed dragon.
And all the baddie soldiers are like, oh, scared, run away. And Val Kilmer doesn't realise this, and then he sees it and then runs into the crowd of the baddie soldiers. And then they're all just like, ah! And then it's like, they looking at each other, and it's like, get him! And it's like, ah! I thought that was really funny.
It's very, very funny.
What's your favourite line?
My favourite line, of course, comes from Mad Madigan. Mm-hmm. And he says, I don't love her. She kicked me in the face. I hate her, don't I?
That's a good line. Funnily enough, mine is also from Mad Madigan.
He has the best lines.
That's when Willow says, see this acorn, I'll throw it at you. Obviously, he's not an East End gangster. Neither am I. I'll throw it at you and turn you to stone. And Mad Madigan's like, oh, I'm really scared. No, don't. There's a peck here with an acorn pointed at me. Yes. Obviously, that can sound a bit like Pee Wee Herman towards the end there. There's an acorn pointed at me. Sorry.
That's all about his impressions at the moment.
I've got some impressions. Next time, I'm going to be Snake from Simpsons.
Oh, yeah. Might I just say that we do not condone the use of the derogatory term
It
peck.
is. It is a derogatory term.
Within the Willow universe, peck is a derogatory term for the Nelwyn.
Yes, but also I figured this out as well.
Mm.
You know how in The Mandalorian they call the Mandalorian Mando?
Yeah.
That's a bit...
That's a derogatory term for
Yeah.
the Mandalorian, yeah.
Because it's a faith. It's
Exactly.
his religion.
Exactly.
I'm not going to say what it's like, but you know.
You know what it's like.
You know.
Yeah.
So, Mandalorian, cut it out.
Yeah, and like Mando's not just a cool nickname.
No.
It's just rude.
It's a racial slur.
Anyway.
It's a religious slur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have some facts for us?
I do.
Excellent.
Right. During off hours of shooting, Kevin Pollock, who we didn't mention, he
Oh.
played the little rule.
Yeah, quick
And,
shout out to the brownies. They're brownies, the two little
Is that
guys.
what they're called?
Yeah, the brownies.
There's Kevin Pollock and Rick Overton, who, by the way, I only just discovered this. I didn't know who that was. But it's Dr. Rick in Earth Girls Are Easy.
Ah,
Have you seen that film?
no.
Oh, it's a great film. And he's the voice of Rufus in the Bill and Ted animated series.
Amazing.
I was like, amazing. So during hours from shooting, Kevin Pollock and Rick Overton hit up the bar in San Rafael, California, where they ended up performing improv. One of the audience members noticed and proceeded to get up on stage and participate. That person was Robin Williams.
Oh, wow.
Pollock, already a fan of Williams, said that he ended up stepping back just to watch Williams perform.
Amazing.
Warwick Davis was only 17 years
Wow,
old
that's
during the shooting.
incredible.
But his the kid who plays his son was 7. So it's like, that's a bit weird. Anyway.
The kids who play Willow's kids are the cutest effing kids.
I will get on to them.
Da-da-da-da.
The box office was less than expected, so writer George Lucas continued Willow's story in books rather than movie sequels. The 3 books are collectively known as the Chronicles of the Shadow War. There is The Shadow Moon, The Shadow Dawn, and The Shadow Star.
Cool.
This was the first feature film to use morphing, the process developed by Industrial Light and Magic.
Ah.
The large group of pigs outside the castle... I am so embarrassed for this fact, but also I had to because I'm immature. The large groups of pigs outside the castle continuously tried mating. Buckets of cold water were used to separate them. John Cusack tested for the role of Mad Mardigan, but lost to Val Kilmer. He considers this his biggest disappointment.
Oh.
Also approached to play Mad Mardigan was Rick Mayall. The 6-month-old twins playing Elora Danan,
Elora Danan, yeah.
I said that right,
Well done.
were too young to have a full head of hair. They wear a wig, which was applied using syrup, as the normal wig adhesive would be too harsh on their baby skin.
Aww.
The original wand was a real piece of wood. Eventually, they feared it would break and replaced it with several fiberglass props. Various major film studios turned down the chance of distribution and co-finance it with Lucasfilms because they believed that the fantasy genre was unsuccessful. This is based on the films such as Dragon Slayer, Krull, Legend, because it blows, and Labyrinth. Kate and Ruth Greenfield, who were the babies... parents attended Val Kilmer and Joanne Whaley's wedding, but they got divorced. Not the parents, the Val Kilmer and Joanne Whaley. When Willow first meets Fizz Razel, she is in the form of a bush-tailed possum. She subsequently becomes a raven, a goat, an ostrich, a peacock, a tortoise, and finally a tiger before Willow succeeds in returning her to the human shape. I want to see the version where she stays as a tiger and kills the queen.
Yeah, it would have been a lot quicker.
Yeah. My final fact is in 2020, Ron Howard announced that there will be a sequel series to the movie and it will be an online series on Disney+. Thank you, 2020. You're not so sucky.
It's just made my year.
Give me your final review on this.
I think it's lovely. If you, like me, really like things like The Princess Bride and Legend and anything else, like offbeat fairy tales, Dark Crystal, Black Cauldron, anything like that, then give Willow a chance if you haven't seen it already. If you saw it when you were younger, definitely watch it again. And I just have to quickly mention that, as you mentioned about the babies who played the baby, they are the most expressively hilarious
They are.
babies. There's loads and loads of close-ups, like reaction shots of Elora, and it's just brilliant.
If you want to have a bit of a giggle whilst watching this, do your own voiceover commentary of the babies.
Yeah, just what they're thinking.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed it.
This is a film of your youth.
Yes, well, it's almost as old as I am, but, you know, I've got older siblings, so I know my sister will definitely appreciate this episode.
Hi, Safi.
Hi, Safi.
I'm going to say that I didn't like this film. I quite enjoyed it on rewatching it. I kind of recommend it. I think it's one of those films that a lot of people have seen, and it's almost like Marmite, where you either love it or hate it.
Sure.
And I think it's okay.
Well, we can't expect more of you than that.
No. If you want to watch a good fantasy film, I strongly recommend watching Star Wars.
Well, so do I.
Give me some links, Freya.
You can email us on fullmoviepodcast@gmail.com. You can tweet us at fullmoviepoduk, and you can Instagram us at fullmoviepodcast.
Leave us a like, a share, review. A £5 note slipped underneath our bedroom door would be really nice. That'd be a great way. Well, I mean, okay, not underneath our bedroom door, but underneath our front door.
Yeah.
Because that'd be weird if it was underneath our...
Please don't break into our house and slip us a £5 under the bedroom door.
Yeah, we only accept £50 notes.
If you're going to break in, yeah.
It's fine. Well, it's not fine. I mean, we're going to call the police. But, yeah. But don't break into our house. But give us money if you want. No, don't give us money. We're fine.
Just
but leave
like
us
some
a
reviews.
review.
Yeah.
Share with the world. Tell your family, hey, Matt and Freya do a podcast. And they'll be like, who are they? They're podcasters. Listen to them, Mum.
Yeah.
Show
Show your nana how to use Apple Podcasts.
Do it. And she can leave a review. Not as good as Gone with the Wind. Sorry, I don't know. So, yeah. What are we doing on Sunday?
A film I have never seen before.
Okay. Have you really not?
No.
Okay, right. I'm amazed by that.
I'm sorry.
We are doing 1994's Western comedy caper, Maverick.
Ooh, I'm very excited.
You're not.
No, I am.
Okay.
I haven't seen it before, so, you know, I'm curious.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, I shall look forward to that, and I shall look forward to speaking to you all then.
Yeah, I look forward to reviewing it. So, until Sunday, toodles.
Willow.
Okay, cool. Toodles.
Bye.
See, we kind of started doing this post-credit scene now. So, and what I was really hoping to do is, like, say something really secretive to our listeners. Be like, hey, guess what? We dig you.
We love you very much.
Well, I wasn't going to say love, because...
Oh, okay, we think you've got cute butts.
But no, definitely don't say that, because that could be almost wrong. But we could say, we like you. We think you're cool.
Yeah. Hey, let me show you where my dad keeps his gun.
That's a very bizarre Sixth Sense reference.
I know.
But it's a good reference.
Cool.
Yeah. And then, like, during these post-credit scenes, we could maybe, like, sing a song.
No.
Why not?
No one wants that.
Who's that guy? That's from Grease 2.
Haven't seen that either.
Yeah. Toodles.
Willow.